Your Excellency. First, yes, he said today to take this. Both of us to take on the job that you have assigned. At this point, I would like to invite him to stand and come for
Vice Admiral Retired Pocketed Individuals who solemnly swear affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. I, Vice Admiral Retired Pocketed Individuals who solemnly swear affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Administrator of Rivers State, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Fantastic. Now, there's a question I keep asking. The so-called democracy, which is supposed to be the best form of government in Nigeria, has it done more evil or more good to the people of Nigeria? Think about it. And a lot of people are asking, who really is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Because beyond all the rhetorics, beyond all the drama, beyond all the political intrigues, we all know the truth. Nigerians know the truth. And there is something that politicians must understand. Yes, that is the fact that power is transient. Whoever knew that Governor Sim Fubara will one day, in less than 24 hours, not be in government house? Whoever knew that the FCT minister would one day not have access into the government house of Rivers State? Let's take a look at something that happened many years ago. I believe that will be able to give us an in-depth understanding of what truly is happening in Nigeria. The story of King Solomon. What happened when there was an argument between the lady that had the child and the lady that stole the child? What was the judgment of King Solomon? Is it the lady who was saying that, divide the child, divide the child, divide the child? King Solomon knew by wisdom that that lady never owned the child. And that is the case in Rivers State right now. Let's divide the country. Let's destroy it. Rather than you having the commonwealth of the state, let's put it in the hands of a total stranger. Remarkable indeed. A total stranger is controlling the commonwealth of Rivers State from today. And what does that tell you? It tells you that power is transient. A lot of people are asking, who really is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Is it President Bola Tinubu or the FCT minister, who many have alleged is doing his best to control the economic soul of Rivers State? Yes, and this is what I say. Duh. Why did I say that? You see, the so-called democracy we are practicing in Rivers State was becoming a shambles. You see young people, hale and hearty, vibrant, saying they are full-time politicians. Why? Because of the commonwealth of the people. You see, a person doesn't have a career, he doesn't have a handwork, he has no job. All he does is wear a senator and follow a politician so that he can be given an appointment. He can be made a councillor. He can be made a personal assistant. He can be made a special advisor. As good as that sounds, where is it taking us? How much of the commonwealth of the people has actually gotten to the people? It's a question you must ask. And someone said that peace must return to Rivers State. The Nigerian Bar Association has come out to react to it, but for me it's late. Because I know, allegedly, that these guys have also been accomplices in the so-called corruption in Nigeria. You see court judgments flying left, right, and center. You know that this case is a case that is not in favor of you, that the constitution frowns at. You take money from it and you begin to create a case that you know that has no headway, all because of money. And that bounces back to the executive class, who has done their best to bring about poverty to the people of Nigeria so that whatever they want will happen in the end. Yes, we also have a reaction coming from Rotimi Amechi, who was the former governor of Rivers State, the former minister of transportation, who has come to condemn the actions of President Bola Tinubu, stating that of course he has the right to declare a state of emergency, but there are provisions of the law, there are processes, there are procedures that must be followed. Had he represented this matter to the National Assembly, because we just saw a wake of the president yesterday night and saying that he's handing over power to the sole administrator in the name of peace. Another question is that, has Rivers State gotten to the state of anarchy where there was the breakdown of law and order? The Nigerian Bar Association has come out and say it was their duty to be able to decide what happens in the proceedings. But the question is that, have they been able to uphold the authority and the rights and the dependence of the Nigerian states? There's one thing you must know, and that is the fact that in the end, justice must prevail. The people's right must be upheld. And I was talking to somebody earlier today that this whole thing is tilting towards the end of the world. Take it or leave it. Because the deep state is doing their best to cling onto power, to take what belongs to the people so that they can decide the one world government, the one world currency, the tribulation times and all that. But that will be me going too far. But I thought to drop it for everybody to understand that power is transient, including Chief Barrister Ezebonye and Wike. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody can predict what will happen in the next hour. And that is why we must all watch it. Because all the wealth we are accumulating in the name of politics, which they call a game, one day there will be a time when the so-called wealth we are accumulating would have make no meaning to us. This is a call to state actors, to non-state actors to come out and speak truth to power, because enough of the politicization of everything, enough of the taking sides, all in the name of what we stand to benefit. We have to come out and speak truth to power. I don't want to talk about Governor Fubara in this instance. Has he given the people the dividend of democracy in his own self? If he gives himself a scorecard, has he been able to act right? I know that the circumstances were not right, but how many people genuinely have benefited from the government of Rivers State rather than those just around him? I love you to do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do well to touch the like button because we want this video to be recommended for more people to get to see. Also do well to smash the subscribe button if you're new to our station. Turn on the notification bell so that you can be duly informed when we put out more informative content like this. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video. Bye for now.